Warming up and post-workout stretching are two areas that we all skip. Hi, my name is Earl, and you're inside of E3 Strength. Today, we're going over a 5-minute warm-up routine that you can use at home or in the gym. Warming up and post-workout stretching are two areas that we all skip, and we wonder why our muscles hurt so bad. Don't worry, I do it too. Thankfully, I get to work with a coach a couple times a week who helps me in these two areas. Now, if you don't have a coach, that's what this warm-up is for. If you need help with stretching though, we do have a video for that. Check the link in the description below. It looks a little like this. So this warm-up routine is really just joint mobility, which is your ability to take any joint through a range of motion. This could be something as simple as shoulder circles and leg swings, or as complicated as what we're about to show you right now. Either way, every workout that starts here at E3 starts with joint mobility. In just a moment, I'm going to be starting this timer so you guys can see the exact amount of time that it takes for us to get through each one of these mobilities in order. So let's get started. You're going to start off in a bear position. That's all fours with your knees off the ground. Once you're set in this position, you're going to start by doing a step through, stepping your heel beside of your hand for 2 counts. So you're going to go right, left, and then repeat, ending with your left foot forward. To get into the Spiderman position, step your right foot back and then drop your knee to the ground. You'll see that that opens up my hips and I'm feeling a little stretch in my hip flexors. Now from here, any hold that we do, we're only holding for 5 seconds because again, the goal is not to stretch, but to take each joint through its ranges of motion. Now take your right hand, keep it on the ground, and you're going to rotate your left hand toward the ceiling. This is your T-spine rotation. It opens up your thoracic spine where you hold a lot of your stress. Once you bring this back down after 5 seconds, pull back into a hamstring stretch, keeping a slight bend in your knee so that you're not putting too much stress on these cold muscles. Take your left foot, step it in line with your right knee. Your toes are pointed forward and your feet are flat on the ground. That's going to promote ankle mobility. Then drive your hips back so that you feel an inner thigh stretch. Once you've done 5 seconds, you've completed your left side, but we've got to take care of the right, so go back to your bear and start by stepping through with your left foot. Again, only doing a 2 count so that we end with the right foot forward. Don't forget to step your left foot back before dropping the knee and rotating into that T-spine rotation. Holding only for 5 with any of these holds, bring it back down into a 5-second hamstring stretch. Once you've had 5 seconds in this position, again, just feeling that stretch reflex kick in, you're going to step this foot out in line with the left knee. Remember, your foot's flat, drive your hips back, and you're gonna feel a nice stretch all the way down. Once you're done with this final stretch, or actual mobility, you're gonna be back to all fours, and you're pretty much finished with your hips. Go back in that bear position, and let's start working on the shoulders with a nice, easy anterior reach. This is gonna stretch your lats, mobilize your shoulders, and activate your chest. So we're taking care of another circumduction joint, and getting ready for some more complex movements we're gonna do from here. Once you're done with about 5 to 10 of those, you're going to walk out, hold a plank, so you're loading the shoulders with tension, and then you're going to do the negative of a push-up to bring yourself to the floor. Once down, we're going to do a modified Cobra, which means keep your hips on the ground, don't arch your back too much. So this is as far as I can go to keep my hips down. And that's good. I want to maintain this position from my elbows. From here, with your arms straight down toward the floor, we can perform external rotation, and that's going to take care of our rotator cuff. So as we rotate toward the ceiling, we're working our shoulder blades, lats, and all the muscles that connect to the humerus to create the rotator cuff. Once you've done this for a 5 count, you're then going to bring yourself back to that modified Cobra position, and then we're going to push back into what's called a modified extended child's pose. It's a lot like yoga, but we're working on stretching the lats, the shoulders, and really working through the arms to get the rest of our joints a little bit of blood flow. So push back, and the difference between this and your traditional child's pose, keep your hips high. As you drop your head, you're gonna feel a lot of tension and torque through the shoulders, stretching out your lats, but only holding for 5 seconds. After the 5 seconds is up, feel free to hop up, because you should be feeling pretty awesome right now. So let's see what our timer says. 3 minutes, 37 seconds. So if I can explain this to you in that time, I'm sure you can do it in 5. And that wraps up your warm-up. We hope that this workout's been helpful. If it has, please give us a like, a comment, or a share. and let us know how we can help you guys in the future. Thanks.